Yo, welcome back to the live stream. It's your boy Tokyo Stone and we are back in business. Today we're going to be checking out this Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater remake. If you remember the classic from the PS2 days. Before we get into the trailer, I'm just going to say, so that I don't have to repeat it throughout the whole thing, one part of me is really happy that this is happening and that they're doing this. But another part of me is just like heartbroken that this isn't Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, the original from, PlayStation 1. This one. It would have been sick if it was this one. So yeah, the Metal Gear Solid that's on PlayStation 1, that's by far, that's one of my favorite games of all time. So I would have loved to have seen that remade on, for the modern era. But that's not to say Snake Eater is not a good game. Snake Eater was, one of the greatest games of all time. And my second favorite probably out of the whole series. And, just a banger game all round. So anyway, with that said, let's just get straight into these trailers. We're going to watch the announcement trailer first, and then we're going to get into the trailer 1. So yeah, it's pretty hype. Let's roll. So I saw this trailer once a long time ago during one of those, game event things. I remember at the time I was kind of muted in my response just because we've been burnt so many times on remakes. FF7 series, FF7 remake series. I'm looking at you. But yeah, in hindsight, this looks really good. I wonder if this is done in Unreal or if they're using the Fox engine. The way I see it, this is like a graphical demonstration, right? They're showing us, they're saying, look, this is the level. This is how it looks now. I mean, everything looks like $1 million these days. But whoa, it's an anaconda. It's a giant crocodile. I mean, maybe they're only giant because the birds are small. We was on this small perspective, but they look huge. And the real predator's over here, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? And all that. What you saying, Snake? Show yourself. He was there the whole time. I'm like, show yourself. He was there the whole time. What's going on, Snake? Let's just see how he looks. Do you get what I mean? I like they gave him a little quiff at the front. In PlayStation 1 version, he's got the little quiff. I'm not lucky enough to have played the old ones from way back in the day, like in the 80s, but yeah, got that little quiff just like he does on the. I like the increased size on the headband. I don't remember it being that big in Snake Eater, but it reminds me of the headband in the OG. Even though I don't. Wow, the headband is huge, isn't it? It's kind of like a mask. Look at the way it's scrunched on the eyebrows. It's like Batman's mask. Crazy. It's literally covering his eyebrows. I wonder if it's affecting his line of sight, his eyesight. Anyway, Snake looking pretty cool. He does look different, to how I remember him in Snake Eater, but he doesn't not look like himself. He still looks like himself. Maybe a little younger, looking like he lost some years, looking fresh. Banging tune, man. This is such a banger. What a thrill. What a thrill. Come on. They let us have it, yeah? Darkness and silence through the night. Let's go. That beat is smooth. That's a smooth groove right there. I'm searching it's so James Bond. But if you know the storyline, then you know that this game is inspired by Escape from New York, right? So it's so cool that the iconic song is not, it doesn't sound like anything from Escape from New York. It fully sounds like some James Bond. Snake Plissken and all that. Call me Snake. Fleming. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. Let's go. What a thrill. What a thrill. I'm searching. One day I'll learn how to sing. You'll pull up on the streaming and I'll be playing the game, singing this like note for note. Yeah, it's coming. And so this is the brand new trailer that just dropped the other day. I haven't watched it yet. I've been saving it so that I can share this moment with you guys, and I'm really hyped. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's go. It's so good. It's already so good.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
It's not gonna say Hideo Kojima,
Listen up,
is it?
Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Celino.
Are we like betrayers
mountains,
for playing
ensure
this
the
game?
safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the
Should we
West.
boycott this game for Kojima and play Death Stranding on
Your
stream
code name for
instead?
this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. The clock is ticking. This will be a
He really does
sneaky
look
mission.
very different.
You must not be seen
I
by
think
the
in the
enemy.
previous trailer I was cool with it, but
Leave
here
no
I'm
trace
kind of
your
like,
presence. Is
that
clear?
looks exactly the
This
same.
kind of infiltration.
This part
will
here
be
looks
a
one for one.
sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
This part that's coming up
Leave
right
no
here.
trace of your presence.
That's
Is that
exactly
clear?
the same as like
This
it
kind
always
of
was.
infiltration is the Fox unit speciality. In other words, weapons and
Yeah,
equipment
what's on his
site.
face?
That goes for food as
This
well.
guy.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Hey, you didn't tell me if I'm
I have to
naked.
find my
You don't know
own
what I'm
weapons
wearing.
and equipment.
Oh my
Your
god,
name
it's
implies.
David Hayter. He's
I
back.
have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Yes, you do. Go and find your own weapons and equipment. It's so good that he's back. It's so good. I wonder if he's back because it's not Kojima. Because isn't the issue between Hayter and Kojima? Anyway.
Your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Amazing.
Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
It was mine, Snake. Now
The
get your
mission
ass in the
rests
plane.
entirely in your hands.
We're gonna go and shoot these
Real
motherfuckers.
one-man army.
Did you hear that sound effect? That was so funny. Oh my god, it's the best thing you've ever seen in your life. I don't want to get excited yet. I just... He was going... That's what he does in the original. Like, in the original version of Snake Eater. When you're shooting the machine gun, the big one, he goes... Like, he lets it off, man. He letting it go on them motherfuckers. Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh my god, man. It's not even like FF7 Rebirth, it was a traumatic experience, man. It was a very traumatic experience, man. Like so traumatic it made me kind of lose love and respect for the original. That's how rough. That was how traumatic that experience was for me.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
It's too soon for me to get excited for this, but oh my
Listen
god,
up, Jack.
if this doesn't
your
look
mission is
insane.
to infiltrate Celino Yask.
I still wish it was Metal Gear Solid 1, but if this does well, I'm sure we'll get Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. And like part of
Your
what I was
code name
thinking
for
is
this
maybe
mission
they're
will
just
be
trying to do
Naked
it in a
Snake.
chronological order
I'll be
this
referring
time.
to you as Snake from now on. The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the
It's
Fox
cool how
unit
they show these
speciality.
classic
In other words,
parts from the
weapons and
first
equipment
like
are
first
procured on
hour
site.
of the game,
That goes for food
where
as well.
if you played the game a
You're
lot, you'd be
completely
really
naked,
familiar with
just
those
as your name
sections. So it's
implies.
just beautiful. Wow, the way he's
I
sliding
have
in
to
the mud
find my
like that,
own weapons and equipment.
amazing.
Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission
Oh my
rests
God, man.
entirely in your hands.
Come
Real
on, Snake.
one-man army.
Jump out the plane. Let's go. Let's see that part again.
Rests entirely in your hands.
Like, it was so
Real
pixelated back in the
one-man
day,
army.
this part. It was cool, but like, it looks like $1 million now, man. Whoa, that guy got smoked.
Man army.
That sound effect though, so funny. Do you hear it? One more time. For the memes. This guy gets fucked. Like, I'm low-key not supposed to swear in these types of videos. This guy gets smoked. Did you see it? Did you see what he does to him? He's like, bow, 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 get on the floor. It's like wrestling with no kayfabe. He like flips him, he like suplexes him. It's like a soft suplex. He doesn't like pick him up and do it. He just like flips him in the air, like scrub. Bow. You're already dead. What are you shooting for? Do you hear him? If you listen closely to this part, you can hear Snake with the machine gun going. Ah! But it's like you have to listen close because it's so loud. He's doing it, man. He's letting it off on them. It's so funny. It's like a meme because it's so short. Part of the meme. Rocket launchers. What does he do with it? Yeah. He scrubs. Get smoked. Get smoked, scrub. Boom. It's so good. They all exploded. Why does that genome soldier care about? Oh, they're not genome soldiers yet, are they? They're real soldiers. It's the boss. You see at this part of the game, she's about to smoke us. She's about to smack us up and kick us off the bridge. And they say there's no strong female characters in the games, man. What are they talking about? Did they even play the games? Did they even play the games? Wow. This looks like a banger. Obviously, I'm terrified because microtransactions exist now. This is Konami without Kojima. They're doing it without him. So it's kind of like a zombie game in a way. That's kind of like how it feels, a bit like a zombie game. It's beautiful because David Hayter is back. And when they swapped him out for Kiefer Sutherland, I just think that was a terrible idea. Like, David Hayter deserves more respect than that. He is the character. If you take away the voice, then it's not Snake anymore. But yeah, I don't even want to say I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. Obviously, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm like 150 million% in. Like, I'm really excited. But I'm just going to forget that. I'm going to package that away, all right? Put it in a bag. And I'm just going to chill. And I'm just going to stay neutral. I'm just going to stay super neutral. Because games have been so disappointing this generation. I've been let down on remakes in the past. Like, remakes that I've really been looking forward to. And then they've dropped. And they've just not been what I was expecting. And the developers, the most they held to say for it is like, well, it does say remake. And it's just like, low, you troll. So yeah, I want to believe. I'll wait until the game's out. But first impressions, it looks all right. In truth, it looks amazing. But like I said, we're going to keep all of that to a minimum. It looks all right. I'll wait and see that when we get a demo or when the actual game drops or we get a release date or something like that. Straight banger though. Looks like a banger. Metal Gear. Whose footprints are these?
Commencing virtuous mission now.
I wanted him to say Metal Gear. But he's not going to do that until we get the MGS1 remake.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
This commencing virtuous mission now is like kind of fly, man. Is this Konami's redemption arc? The reason why I pulled this back one more time is because his facial like animations, he's got like little twitches in his cheek and his lip, and like his eyes look over there and then look back here. It does look a little bit unnatural with the eyes, I'm not gonna lie, but like I just thought it was just kind of cool. Let's just watch it one more time. He's tripping pretty hard. Look at that facial hair. Does it look good or bad? I can't tell.
Virtuous mission now.
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Let's see them facial animations one more time.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
What's going on, Snake? All right, banger, man. Let's roll. What a thrill. All right, guys, that does it for today's video. That's that Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Or Metal Gear Solid Delta, I should say. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater announcement trailer and trailer 1. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was cool. Out of all the trailers I've watched recently, that was my favorite one. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite one. You know, that's the most hyped trailer I've seen in a while for a game. So yeah, let's just hope that the quality stays up and the game comes out in a good condition. Not then, hey, you guys over there at Konami. Hey, you guys over there at Konami. No story changes, all right? You leave the script the same, okay? No new characters, none of that funky stuff, none of that zesty stuff. Let's keep it OG, right? You got one of the greatest games of all time there as source material. Now just copy and paste. Just copy and paste. All right. So yeah, so long as Konami pay respect to that source material they got, and they just try their best to keep it one for one, but just like upgraded, then I'm gonna be very, very happy. I mean, sure, some changes maybe if they're like good changes, but none of these AAA companies have a good track record with me when it comes to changes in the remake. So I'd like to see a one for one, just with updated graphics. At most maybe some like buffed gameplay. Apparently they got a new controller layout that you can choose if you want. Like you can use classic controls or modern controls. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, stay lit. The official soundtrack for the channel, that's Waves Volume 1, The Oceans. The link's in the description for that. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Stream and download that to support the channel. Stay lit, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you lot in the next one. Peace. Meow. What up, Bagheera? You crippin' or what, homie? You wanna come and see the homies? You trying to be on stream? Come say hi to the homies. That's Bagheera. Big bad man gangster cat. He's smoky for a bag of cat food. What a freak. Alright, let's get straight into it. So, PlayStation. For sure. You need to fix your console though, but like, yeah, for sure.